Shalom. I'd like to say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash, the bonds pastor great milestone, peace and blessings to the elect. And this in regards to the slave trade, the Arab slave trade that still continues to this very day in certain parts of North Africa and places like Algeria, Morocco, and Saudi Arabia, where Israelites are being trafficked to this day, and it's not being covered in the media, right? And it's a big cover up, right? Because that this video probably came out in like the early 1940s or 50s, or maybe even before, but um, there is still slavery that persists, in Saudi Arabia, and where the Israelites are scattered in Africa, North Africa, and that's why the elect is going to put their ass into slavery, man, right? Because of what they have done unto the children of Israel, right? And even though we disobeyed the Heavenly Father, but the Lord, he's punishing us, right? But when that curse, like when the curse is going to be lifted off the elect's shoulders, the elect is going to put these heathen into slavery, man, for what they have done. So Joel 3:13, and they have cast lots from our people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. Right, so that was going into the sub-Saharan slave trade as well, and as well as the transatlantic slave trade, where it was a big monopoly, right, for slaves, for wine, for rum, it was a big thing, right? In the Caribbean and South America, as well as certain Central America, North America, where the Israelites were been trafficked, been sold, going on, going on, going and ended up in these sugarcane plantations. Met the young men and young girls being trafficked, right? And they show you that in that movie, Goodbye Uncle Tom, which is a very good movie, and yeah, and it kind of shows you what was going on, right? And as well as there were European kings, which were Jake, that played a major role in in our people's downfall. When you read about Prince Henry the Navigator, right? He was of Portugal. He was a navigator, and he masterminded the whole monopoly of slavery, going into San Tome, and that's basically an island off the coast of Africa, North Africa, San Tome and Cape Verde, and our people are still there. Um, Israelites are still there, and so it says, yea, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? So, Tyre and Zidon are, the Hamites as well, all right, and all the coasts of Palestine, right? So the Ishmaelites, right? Because the people in Palestine now, because prior to you them Ishmaelites living in our land known as Israel or Gaza, right? It was inhabited by the Philistines, right, which were Hamites. But now, um, the Hamites is off the land now, and now you Ishmaelites are inhabiting our land, and you small hats are inhabiting our land, right? And they're fighting for war, they're fighting for power, right? And they're all gonna lose. Um, they're all gonna lose, right? The Lord, you know, their big brother Yahushua is gonna come, and he's going to come, and that's after once the third world war is going to be accomplished. That's when Yahushua will come, and this place is going to be totally destroyed, just like they show you that in that Independence Day with Will Smith, um, where all these nations, these Ishmael sorry you like you Ishmaelites they had like their navy ships, they had their jets, right? And they were trying to fight against the so-called aliens, right? Which the aliens is the angels, the extraterrestrial beings in these craft, which are tall, dark-skinned men, which are Israelites, right? Our big brothers, and they're going to judge. After, because basically the only thing that we're looking forward to is martial law. The things that we're looking forward to now is martial law, and this whole this economic crash where the stock market will crash, and they bring in the new system with the RFID. The RFID technology is going to be inserted into people, whether it's going to be on their right hand or in their forehead or the Neuralink, right? And that's why Elon Musk, they're doing a lot of different things to fulfill this whole agenda, right? This one world government, you know. But it said, yeah, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? And will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. So, even though they're going to try be pleading with the Lord Yahweh, right? And they're gonna want to give Yahweh and the elect things that they have stole from us. That we're gonna take that and more. We're gonna, what you have done to, like, what you have done to the Israelites, you're going to receive double. The things what you have done unto us, you will receive double, man. Right? And we're gonna put their ass in slavery, right? And yeah, and they're going to have to you know pay tribute every month you know for the 1,000 years. Like, these nations are going to be tributaries unto Yahweh Shai, unto the elect. Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temple my goodly pleasant things. The children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, right? So when you go into Alexander the Great, you Greeks, you the Greco-Romans, right? Which now, no, now you damn Edomites now that are here, that are running this world, right? We're under the whole Edomite regime, right? so that you might remove them from their border. All right, and that's what they did, right? They removed us from our border. Um, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen, man. That's why we are scattered. Anywhere our people are, they are scattered and they are oppressed. Behold, I will raise them out of the land whither ye have sold them, and I will turn your recompense upon your hand. That's what's going to happen. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians. So these like Cushites, or these Cushites, the Sabians, I believe, is going into these like Cushites, all right, Sabians, the people of the nations of Sheba. So that would be where the Cushites inhabit, right? And we're going to send set up these Cushites, as taskmasters, over you damn Edomites, man, right? And yeah, and that's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a total um a total role reverse, right? And the elect is gonna have the first fruits. The elect is going to get everything, man. And and you nations are going to go down hard, right? And if you keep reading onto this chapter, it's going to go into the third woe, right? That's going to come, right? And that's what we're basically in. um all these nations like North Korea, China, Russia, um, you know, India, Pakistan, that have the nuclear capability and nuclear missiles, we are in a nuclear arms race, right? And Esau is run out of time, right? And they know that once this World War III kicks off, it's going to affect this land known as Babylon, known as America, right? They show you that in that movie called The Day After, a very good movie that came out, I think, in the 1980s, early 1980s, and it shows you, um, that missiles were being shot into America, and and you know, and like basically, the missiles were shot, and they got nuclear radiation. They got plagued with nuclear radiation, nuclear waste. Yeah, very very good movie. There's even they show you that also, that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Judgment, like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, right? Where where it's a rise of the machines, right? Which this the whole Terminator 2, Terminator 1, and the Matrix, it was all this was all basically it was supposed to be a book, the Matrix and the Terminator 2, Terminator 1, where basically Esau stole that whole movie plot and made a movie. But it was basically a so-called black woman known as Sophia Stewart. A very she has a lot of there's a lot of movie there's a lot of enter there's a lot of entertain interviews with her. But basically, the Terminator 2 and like Terminator 1 was influenced by Sophia Stewart. And yeah, that's basically sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But basically, you're gonna go down very hard, Esau, and they know that. That's why they make these movies. A lot of these movies are not just for entertainment. They're also um what is it called? It's called predictive programming. This is predictive programming what they do, man. They show you these things before it happens. You know, but that's pretty much it. Excuse me if I'm all over the place, Lakia. So with that, let us all praise the duty. How about Hashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Mekakwadash, the bonds pass a great milestone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.